USC finished with the top class in the Pac-12, mainly because of a lot of late out-of-state commitments, but UCLA really did the best job in-state, landing a lot of top targets, and number one on the board is the number one player in the state, five-star linebacker Mika Juarez from Torrance North, a former USC commitment who opened it back up and was really serious about Ole Miss and Alabama down the stretch, but decided on UCLA, and I think honestly BYU even became a major player in the last weekend before his decision. So it was huge for the Bruins to wrap up Juarez. He's an immediate kind of impact player. He's been compared to kind of filling in that Miles Jack role. I could definitely see him being like that kind of athletic player who can make plays all over the field. He can play inside and outside. So he's a guy that can plug in there right away for UCLA next year on the defense. One of the guys that I think maybe got a little overlooked in this class was Damien Holloway, a four-star receiver, fantastic athleticism and speed. He has that make-you-miss ability, catches a lot of tough passes. You know, with Josh Rosen at quarterback, dumping the ball off to him or sending him deep, even across the middle. He's a guy that can get the ball in his hands really in a lot of ways and then make a lot of things happen. And I think another big in-state commitment right down the road was Sarah four-star defensive back Brandon Burton. Now we have him listed as athlete, just because he can play offense, but I do think that his long-term potential is at safety. He's a guy who can run, who can cover, has a lot of nice speed and athleticism, but he can also come down and kind of lay the lumber a little bit, knock people around the field. So I think those three guys really stood out a lot for a lot of different reasons. A lot of those top Sarah kids over the years had ended up at USC, but with Burton going to UCLA, that could start a trend of players going across town. Yahoo!